And then there were 7 days left until SimCity came out, so that is why we'll be playing one episode for every day that's left until it comes out. We're playing SimCity 4, if you haven't noticed yet. I will be ending the Let's Play after the 7th day, so of course we'll be starting up SimCity 5 as soon as that is available. Let's head over into Suburbia because the mayor, or El Presidente as he's more affectionately known as, will be giving the people a lot more, well, I guess he'll be giving him a lot more friends and families, etc. because we do want more people. And that's all I ultimately care about, growing the pie for the government, not so much for the people. Because after all, who cares about the people when we can profit personally? Let's see if there's any problems. There's no electricity up here. Let's check out the graphs then. Is it just... No, of course we don't have a power problem because we have all of these solar plants. I think that's what they're called, the solar collectors. So I guess I'll have to just build up houses up to here so they will be powered. That's what I'll do, or the way that I'll do it. So firstly, there we go. We're going to build it up in like little communities. So firstly, let's get a couple of avenues going on so people can move back and forth a little quicker. Maybe having too many intersections isn't the best of ideas. Place a couple of these roads next to the golf course. And I'm so much looking forward to SimCity 5 because now the electricity won't have to worry about it that much because he'll be traveling underneath the roads. Same as the water and the sewage. And you get to see the rubbish. Oh, it's a true simulation. I'm so excited. But let's go ahead and build up little communities. I'm not really sure how I'll want them, so I'll build it up myself. I'll have to go ahead and get a couple of roads. Hopefully the game won't remind us of why we stopped it the first time, at least why there was a bit of a hiatus. That was because those damned old games aren't really the most compatible and they do crash a fair amount, and that's no fun for anyone. Now there are roads here and there, which I'm not actually fussed about all that much. Or at least highways. No one really uses the highways, but I'm sure that'll change. And I will get a couple of roads. You know what, I might as well have done that. Okay, that's nice enough. So those roads will be all built out. I'll get a couple of high density buildings, or more than a couple really, and I'll build them out in these areas. A couple of these guys will be complaining because they're not going to be completely connected to roads, so that's something for us to worry about later on. But apart from that, I think we'll be doing quite well for ourselves, if I may say so myself. I'm so humble, aren't I? Okay, and let's try to make a really large zone. So I'm sure there'll be quite a few of you that might not have played SimCity in the beta. So it'll be completely new to a lot of you. Or at least most of you, because I don't think the beta really had that many participants. And the servers were crashing, so hopefully the servers will be up and running. It won't be like Diablo or anything of the sort. But if worst comes to worst, then I'm sure there'll be some pirated version of it in one way or another, because unless what EA have been saying is that you need a internet connection to play the game, a bit like Diablo 3. I don't really believe them in saying that. I think it'll be like Anno. Anno blocked some features of the game if you weren't connected to the internet, but you can still play the game. That's how I'm hoping that SimCity will be like. Also, I need to connect these guys up. They're connected to electricity, everyone up here, but what about water? Water is very important for the people. Oh, what's happening over here? Let's go to a graph with water. Capacity. We have a massive capacity. I'm not exactly sure what is wrong. Maybe I should connect. Now, you know what? I will actually go ahead and build another water station. A large water pump at that. Because it does seem to be quite a bit of problems here and there. let's go back underground. Hopefully that would have at least got, yes. That did improve the situation. Okay. So I'll need to extend this pipe. And of course the game's going to run so much smoother because it's not like it's 10 years old. It won't be crashing on us unexpectedly. Okay, so let's check out the problems that the people might have. School grade is high, commute is long, however. Commute problems are rather big, at least in Suburbia. Quite the unoriginal name at the end of the day, but we'll come up with some more original names for our new cities in SimCity 5. So I'm probably also going to create a couple of jobs around, so we'll cut down the commute times, hopefully. Get some higher buildings, some offices and all that around. Even over here, even. I mean, it's not completely necessary, or it's not going to look the most appealing to have another CBD section, but I think it is the smartest thing at the end of the day. Because we do want to cut down on commute times. We'll need to fix up something around here, I'm sure. But I'm pretty happy with the way everything is, so let's go ahead and play on cheetah speed. Hopefully people will move in. I'll create a couple of parks, but I think because we're making so much money, it's just ridiculous. Instead of a park, industry needs room. Oh, I don't want no fire. Hopefully I have lots of fire trucks around. Doesn't seem like I do have many. That's probably driving from quite... No, not even driving far away. From far. That's good. Quite comforting. Now with the other Let's Plays, you might have been wondering, I've pretty much ended the ones that haven't been really getting too many views. Tropico, of course, will be going on, but I've been playing a bit of Tomb Raider. But I didn't upload that because I thought there was an embargo date on that. But supposedly, I was able to upload it, which is no fun. So, I wish I would have. But from a lot more now, I'll be posting a lot more gameplay of games before the release date. Are you even fighting the fire? Or you? Yeah, you are. You've just randomly stopped. There we go. So that now the game is back to processing its maximum. So what I want is, because I've got just so many people around, I'll probably need something really special, such as a landmark. Let's see, what would we go for? The Empire State Building, we've already gotten that. The Bank of China Tower. That seems like quite the unique building. I'll build it right over here, next to these businesses. At least that's where you think a bank or a massive bank like that would be. And maybe US no. There we go. It's done quite a bit of good. And the Columbia, what was it? Columbia Sea First Center in Seattle. I will decline the offer of a statue, but thank you. It's very kind of you. There we go. Finally, people are moving in. I was wondering, what have I done wrong? Oh, we're lagging up. What else should I go for? Because I've just got such a large amount of money. The Gateway Arch. Okay, we'll do that somewhere like... I don't know. Well, I wanted to at least make an entrance. So when people come in, they know where they're going. All these flea markets over here. I'll build it over this way. There. So when people come in through that way, they will see the magnificent glory that is Suburbia. Check out some of these already built houses. Medium wealth. I wanted low wealth, to be honest, but commute is short. Traffic noise is high though. Crime is medium, hospital grade high, school grades high. Okay, so they want a little bit more police. I had to pretty much neglect police, but I think I can afford whatever I'd please. So let's go for a deluxe police station. Of course, we don't like to settle for second best for our peoples. In the great communist land of Suburbia. Okay. That is good enough. Let's go to data views. It's so clunky, all these views. It's just, once you've played SimCity Beta, you just don't get... You can't replay SimCity 4 with the same type of enthusiasm at the end of the day. But what we want is crime. Check out that. Oh, there's a bit of crime in the parks, and there seems to be a massive section there, as well as in the golf course. Oh, let's speed things back up, sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just build up a bit more parks, because at the end of the day, I think, well, there is still a great big demand for people. It's just that they'd like a bit of light-hearted entertainment. There we go. They're already building up. A bit of a couple of football fields will never go too far astray. Oh wow, this has all been completely built up. Didn't let it take long at all. So let's check out what else do they like. A bit of high tech, a bit of commercial services as well. So I'll build up commercial services in this section. There we go. And I'll also fill up, stop complaining about roads, we don't care at all, in the slightest. Okay. So of course this will be the first of 7 episodes for the week, and that will bring to an end this Let's Play. So after all, you don't want to be playing SimCity 4 and SimCity 5 at the same time. It would be way too confusing for us. At least me, that is. We get quite confused. What the hell is this helicopter doing? It's looking at a bit of just mud, really. Interesting. Okay, so there's pretty much no demand for housing, although, wow. We just got an extra $3,000 just then, but to 3,000 people, sorry. Then again, I do look at people as money, but we've cracked 200,000 people in this city. Pretty crazy. It's going up pretty quickly as well. So I think more jobs is the key. Go ahead and extend the highway, and highways are just so clunky. But I'll have to do it. You know what? I do like the avenues. I am a bit of a fetishist with avenues, so... And the highways are very hard to curve around, etc. So I'll just extend this avenue over here. Beautiful. And plus, no one really uses those highways as well, do they? I'm sure they don't. So back to over here. Let's go to commercial services. Go ahead and just place these commercial service buildings like so. Next to where the people live, because that makes sense. And inside the main city we'll build like more CBD type areas, apart from over here. Where I went a bit gunzo there. So I think, yes, let's go with the high density, because after all, we do have that Columbia building here. We want office space. Well, we are producing a lot of office space. I'm sure the Sims are going to be complaining more about roads, but see, the thing is that this isn't a true one-to-one simulation. There's just, the way the game works is there's like a lot of number crunching done behind the scenes, and it's what's happening isn't really being represented on what you see. So this is much more gamey, whereas SimCity 5 is also it's a lot easier, I must admit, but it's just a true one-to-one simulation. You get to see everything and what's going on. Like the garbage trucks actually move about, take out the garbage. I mean, I can't possibly be the only one that's getting excited about that. About garbage disposal. But let's not connect that up to the next area. Seems to be a bit of high wealth demand. These people will start needing to be wanting, or at least wanting to be a little bit more educated. So I'll give them that. Oh, really? Zone too large? Every time like the game pauses like that, I just really get scared that it'll crash. After all, I am very grateful that this even works. I've been trying to get Command & Conquer Generals to play, but that screws up on me on the splash screen. Dispatch those fire trucks, and by that you mean only our one fire truck. Where the hell is that? It's like somewhere... That's right in the city. Hopefully I will be able to fix that. Go with the high density up here as well. And I'll build a couple of schools and a bit more fire stations, I think, as well. A large fire station. Yeah. Okay, we don't want those apartments falling down or succumbing to the power of fire. Okay, and time to get some education. City College, place that actually there, even though this covers the whole entire map. And we'll go for a large school. You can never have people that are too educated, so it's of course very good to get a complete education system, such as a large elementary school in there as well. And the people should be really happy about this. We just need to wait until the fire gets completely gotten rid of. Not very good English by me, is it? Till it's completely watered down. And what's this? This is a... What did I go for? Large medical center. That's what we want. Beautiful. So now the people really should have nothing to complain about. Maybe it wouldn't hurt like giving him a house of worship, even though I don't like my citizens being religious, succumbing to superstitions. But I'll continue. And yeah, St. Basil's Cathedral, that's always going to look nice, no matter where you place it. Although it's incredibly small. Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit wider. Still doesn't lose any of its beauty. You guys are connected, although quite poorly. Okay. Any moment now, there should be people that will be moving in here, even though they are complaining about not being able to get to where they want to go. Grave. You want a grave? You know what? I'll build the grave like right in the middle of the city. Or at least here. That'll do. Businesses pop up. I guess grave digging businesses. Crematoriums. Misplaced coffins, 0. Hopefully we'll keep it at that. Buying feet first could save room. You want another cemetery? You're not happy with just the first one? I guess not. So, ooh. Clearly, we're still making lots of money, although the expenses have caught up. You still want another cemetery. What is he trying to do? He's trying to create a zombie onslaught. More commercial services are wanted. We'll go for medium density, which also helps us out with commercial services. Okay, we definitely gained a nice amount of people. Can't complain at all. Now, I really wish that we would be able to increase the wealth of people. Let's go to land value. pretty good everywhere, roughly. And desirability. And let's go to... Okay. There should be some high wealth people that want to live over here. I mean, there's no reason for them not to. What's this dot? What is that? Turn everything off. Oh, it's a disease research center. Makes sense then. People don't want to live where they'll be getting screwed over by the research center. That's pretty cool. I guess I do a bit of nuclear testing or nuclear medicine testing. Garbage, there doesn't seem to be any garbage about. Water pollution, a bit. Air pollution, it's mainly on the roads. Nothing like Beijing. We do seem to have low health everywhere, really, around here at least. Let's increase the funding by a heck of a lot. Check out you guys. Number of patients. Yeah, okay. I really need to increase the funding. So what I'll do, I must have kept on neglecting people. Let's see. Health and education. Increase that. Education as well. Utilities. I just increase everything because I've got the money to do it. I don't have any prisons, but I don't think there is a need for prisons at the moment. I don't have any airports, but let's increase mass transit. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty spot on. Now it's just a waiting game. Sit back and relax and try to watch our city grow. Might even be bigger than our previous city, which I already forget the name of. I guess it goes to show how long I haven't played. A lot of these commercial service buildings don't look the prettiest, though. I don't like the way they look. I do like this, though, like in the middle, like all these high-rises, and we've got one massive central park, which is just created by large green parks. A couple of cemeteries around. It's definitely not a city to be scoffed at, but we'll be coming back tomorrow to be in day 2 of our 7 days of SimCity 4 until SimCity 5 comes out. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully you are too. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for a bit more SimCity.